he gets aggressive trialing. So I think the carry that's being picked here has to be really strong on it.
Alright, it will be the gyro.
I couldn't agree more. Infamous need to win their lanes and hope that they don't get liquidated.
You see Liquid here really wanting to try and take away this bounty rune. We'll see if it's going to be allowed. Oh,
it's a little whip. Well,
GH and Mind Control with a split and first blood. It's going to go the way of Liquid.
And he's going to get the bounty.
Oh, can they get a return kill though? Look at this.
Uphill miss. GH is going to walk it off.
He's up top. See what we have in the mid lane matchup. We have this DK for Peter Viper. Go both ways with Miracle though being on the Dragon Knight. You have to sort of favor him in this 1v1. Up top, looks like Schofield's getting pretty aggressive here. They're sort of playing around behind that top tier 1 tower. Playing that Stinger. Being forced back by KuroKy, but Stinger's managed to get the creep pull as well. Look at this. Look how deep these guys are.
It's aggressive. It's very aggressive, but they block it. Well. He might get now. He's not going to get GH.
He's going to turn him to That's always the worst.
I feel like when you're playing up against someone like Liquid, the problem is they will push their hero to the absolute limit, and they'll be comfortable doing it. They know exactly how far they can push it. I mean, Kuro might have overextended here just a wee bit.
Oh, he goes straight for the TP out. Oh,
that was close. That was close.
This is good for Infamous. They get themselves a kill in the first couple of minutes. They'll be happy with that. Top lane Katara getting pressured pretty heavily by Mind Control and GH.
He is. Got 5 last hits.
Look at these punches as well from GH.
Yeah, they really do hurt. Especially once he gets that the spirit on you and stuff, then he really starts to punch really hard. This was wasn't it Brewmaster and Elder Titan in the previous matchup as well? In the previous series we saw, they ran them in a duel off lane, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Scary. They're 2 beefy lads. They walk at you. There's not much you can do.
Absolutely, and hard to punch back as well with this chance from the Brew. Sure, she's got the Lucent Beam in the early stages. They do have the heal bomb, I think, and get in good position, but to really do something, they need to have a third hero. They want to have Schofield on the Earth Spirit up there, but for now, Goblins actually looking down towards the bottom. They found KuroKy again. This is going to be the second time the Captain of Liquid's going down. That's... Yeah, you're killing the captain there.
You are killing the captain. What's that going to do to morale, though? And that's what I want to know. Their team look over, their captain's dead again.
He's effing and blinding over there. He's absolutely furious.
Effing and jeffing.
One lane,
Matsu can give it the walk away. Nice, he got the rocket off on
shit.
Here we go. He's going to get him. They're going to bloody get him.
I know, it's going to be close. They have that burst strike. They've got him.
Oh my goodness.
The Fairy Fire as well, keeping Stinger alive.
What is happening? Infamous are up 3-2.
GH, he can't quite close the gap. He's going to have the Spirit again in a minute. Overbuild. He could play around with this though, Ted. Look.
He's going to just whip him. He's got the creeps with him as well.
He's got the smash in a second. Is he going to be nice? He's got the boulder smash.
Oh my God! Schofield outplayed him!
He's going to die for this, sure.
He's not. He's out.
He actually is. They don't have to wait for the
rocket. The rocket.
It's not going to be enough damage.
Are they going to chase him down?
They are chasing. No. How's the mid lane going? Mid lane, Miracle, he's got the edge. This was expected, though, as we said, with the heroes and the players. 19 for 4 against the 14 for 2. But Peter's still finding something. Not always ideal. You know, you do pick that Viper to try and dominate the lane, and it's not happening in the middle.
It is not. And I mean, DK, you know, this is the other problem is he's probably going to take your tower fairly alone as well. And what were the people were saying behind backstage there? They were saying that in Genting, every team that took the tower, the mid tower first, went on to win the series or to win the game. So, they booted him.
He's booted him
back
underneath
the tower. Go and watch them killing some creeps.
Back in. Can they get this? They get some good body blocks from Scope for the chance.
Kuro's going to stop him. He's just... here comes the skeleton, the second woman, and the ball.
They got it!
They got him!
They took down Miracle!
They killed Miracle! That is in itself a miracle!
GH, they're gonna get another
GH as well! What is happening?
Kuro as well! Look at the Schofield!
Oh my God, the Dazzle's here as well! Everybody's coming up Infamous!
Infamous! Of course, still pretty good for Liquid. You look at the 3 cores on Liquid, you got 28-11 on Matsu, 28 for 8 on Miracle, 21 for 3 on Mind Control. Rotations, pretty hot from Infamous.
Yeah, Infamous. They look cold, but they turned up playing hot.
Yeah, in the middle lane. They're trying to get the kickback onto Miracle.
Oh my goodness.
They don't even need it. Stinger comes through, there will be the stun, but there's the boulder smash, holding Miracle in place. He comes with the burst strike. That's going to knock down. But Trummerman's trying to find return kills. Missile Hawks back the Dazzle. But Infamous, again, they're getting a kill, and they're getting out. This time...
Applying that pressure.
This is the second time they've been able to take down the DK. They forced Matumberman to react by coming to the mid lane, and Liquid can't get a return kill.
And then look at this. He's actually got to level up on Mind Control and Luna. She's got to level up on the brew. That's good, because that means he might be able to kill him with his ult. Yeah, Kura, they're going to get Kura as well!
That's what the 4th time he's died this game!
This is 9-2. It's Viper. It's Viper. He had a tough lane, but he's turned it a boot.
These kills that he's been getting in the mid lane thanks to his team's rotations have been massive for Peter.
They're going to try and get mind control. They want to kill him before the brew hits 6. That's when it gets really tricky.
Just a touch.
They want to punish him in lane. I think, how close is Katara to level 6?
If they've got the Eclipse soon, definitely going to want to try and do...
He's about 3/4 of the way there.
Yeah. One more wave and he'll be at it. God, doesn't get too many...
Yeah, I think they're bringing people in because they realize what's going to happen. GH is going to come back in here now. There's the boulder.
They've got the dazzle with the... Oh, that's smash onto 2 as well!
Wow.
With the heal bomb!
One more glaive. One more glaive does it.
Go in the way of Katara as well. Big money there for the Luna. Lane Pepita versus Miracle. Miracle has the Elder Dragon form.
He's a big lad, by the way.
Oh, he is.
He's a big lad.
Absolutely massive. Flexing them guns here in the middle lane. Viper, you stay top net worth. Oldfield, look at this rotation there.
Oh my goodness. They're not going to kill him again.
They might do.
3 times in 7 minutes.
Chase down. They're going to get him.
Oh my God.
What is going on?
Schofield's Earth Spirit is absolutely winning them this early stages.
I mean, I've kind of lost count of how many kills he's been involved in, but it's got to be the majority of them, what we're seeing. We're infamous.
He's been involved in 10 of their 11 kills. That's unbelievable.
Look at this up top. They're going to get more.
Yeah,
Roll's going to be off the mark. They are going in onto Katara. Katara tries. Oh, the grip from mind control brings him down. Axel's also in trouble. He's got the grave. The TP out. He's going to make it for sure.
All right, well, that wasn't...
Start with, certainly.
Liquid are going to try and make some action of their own here.
They've got the 6 on brew. They want to use the primal split.
And they also got the timing on the...
Yeah, this is going to look pretty grim unless Infamous can do something big in terms of reaction. Pepita falling low. Axel can't close the gap for the shallow grave. The homing missile redirects itself towards the dazzle. He does still get the grave off. Stinger, he's thinking about this one, but the cooldown from the Timberman comes in, clips onto Stinger once. Stinger's already outside. Excel's looking to deny himself to the neutrals. Is he going to make it? Miracle still finds the kill, and Liquid they're moving in mid. They take down Schofield. This time, Schofield might find him on the exit. No.
Oh, Matu's gone for the bounty. They've got him sandwiched.
They've got the high ground vision. Matu, he's miles away from any sort of teammates. They have the epicenter revved up, going straight in. It doesn't matter that the cooldown's out because Infamous, they've taken down Matumba Man. GH came through, but nothing he could do to react in time. The big kill for them to find, getting Matumba Man out on his own.
And a perfect little smoke rotation then as well.
They might even get more. GH he came forward into this. He knew that there were 3 heroes here.
Wow.
And he gets too close. The Burrow Strike from Stinger said...
They can get it. They might even be able to get it in time. Infamous kind of standing back while they're trying to set up and catch Liquid out, but they're too wily, these lads.
Get the sleep onto the Luna, in they come, mind control as well, jumping forward, but the instant stun, they hold mind control by the end, the epicenter, can they kill him before the primal? They can't! Still gets the primal split out, the Grave was there onto Katara. Katara's still going to tick down though, they lose the Luna, they'll lose Dazzle as well. Liquid reacting with a fantastic defense, holding onto the tier 1 tower, they've taken down 2, they surround Pepita, they'll be able to find this Viper as well for sure. It's Liquid putting a big stop to the plays of Infamous there in that situation. I think Burrow striking himself away. Liquid, suddenly we're starting to see them climb ahead. They've got that 3k gold lead. They've got NC's fights, expecting him to be able to do it each and every time.
Also, you really don't want your Luna to be the one at the front, you know? When you're taking some buildings, sure, but they kind of want the Viper up there. He's in big trouble. This rock
getting out. Liquid smoking up, ready to punish him for trying for this push.
It's a flank. It's a classic flank attack.
Yeah, quite grouped up. Here's the jumping from mind control, coming straight away the primal split. Cooldown so straight on top of the Viper. He'll be left alone as they throw the dazzle up into the air. No chance for a grave or a save to keep Pepita alive as they'll move from target to target. Excel going for the TP out, but it's going to be cancelled straight away by the Storm Panda. Liquid claim 2. Down bottom though, Ooh. Infamous are able to find Miracle on front lines, but Liquid, they can punish any sort of group up with the Echo Storms, the Static Storms.
Oh, they're going to go in on Matu.
They're going to find Matu here. The silence looks like Liquid are just going to leave him be. They are sort of backing away. They know there's nothing they can do to save him.
So they stole better of it.
Not really too much. Jumping in. Epicenter isn't back online.
Also, you don't really want to ever have to focus the DK down.
No, especially when you know that the rest of the team's behind him. Now, I'm going to try and go on him though. They can do this. They do at the break. Take the passive off. In fact, they are bringing him down very low with a magical poison, taking him down. Miracle's gone. Mind Control's going to try and fight in return as he opens up straight away onto Pepita. And comes in though, straight away on top of this GH.
Kicked him away.
They're keeping Pepita alive. The armor doing so much for him, but finally the boulder flies in. They lose Pepita.
This Dazzle is really changing the fights here for Liquid.
He wants to chase. He's got his eyes on the Earth Spirit. Try and kick him back up top as well. Matuma Man chasing down Axel, tries to go for the shallow grave. Axel's there in time. They'll be in. He's always forced to throw everything out very early.
Yeah.
He can't. Oh, hang up. Oh. Man gets out. Man, they've got dust, they've got sleep. Got a field as well to hold old Stinger in place.
Pick.
Just sort of out on his own. They just look to just play underneath the tower. Liquid feel that they're strong enough.
I don't think he has any idea this
Stinger is around. Bakura's there ready to keep him on the sidelines. Pepita gets opened up to straight away. Primal Split popped as well.
Oh, Dazzle.
Oh, he TP'd straight into the Static Storm and Cell, not the play. Old Stinger does rev up the epicenter. He's looking for Kuroki, but he's got to use the Burrow Strike defensively. Have lost 2. Tier 2 tower now in threat for Liquid, but at the same time, Kataro, he's going to force some reactions up top. Matuma Man TP's in, but look, Scorpion was there ready with the trap. Oh!
He came out of nowhere!
Matsu did not expect the Earth Spirit to be there to back up the Luna at all. And now GH is in trouble. They have the Eclipse. GH is going to
what a turnaround!
And they get the tower.
Offensive so far. Gyro hasn't really got much in terms of like offensive items. Got the BKB, but compare that to Luna.
Found him here.
Yeah.
And they make it. Mind Control's coming forward. Jumps forward onto Axel. You have to call down straight away onto Pepita. They've lost their Dazzle on the back lines. Axel's down. Skullfoot and Old Stinger come through, but the BKB's out from Matuma. It might not matter though. These guys are just right-clicking down the gyro. The sleep through for GH holds them back. Pepita pops the stick charge. He's looking for this off Kuro. He'll get it. Old Stinger. Burrow strikes in onto GH. Pepita's just kiting them. Look at this kite from the fight, but they just can't quite get him. Now they do. Miracle gets the kill, but GH falls. It's a 3 for 2 at the moment. Infamous coming out in top of the numbers. Finally, the equalizer will be there. 3 for 3. Kataro gets out. So trade ends.
Really messy fight there, Owen. Messy, all over the place.
I mean, if Liquid can get the Roche off the back of it, he's hiding himself very well there, making sure the courier doesn't spot him. Can he really go for anything like this? On the side, they've got the vision off! They've got the Boulder Smash. They don't have the Eclipse though, so the damage is limited. Scofield's going to be poured out the grave!
Last second grave!
Can he get out? He rolls away, the glimpse from Kuro's there!
Brutal!
Hold Schofield down.
Gave him a little infamous R. They're all over the map. They're just saying, nope, if you catch one of us, that's fine. You're not going to catch all 5.
I mean, this is the hero you don't mind losing.
Yeah.
Sure. Just let him tank the gap. He's getting great. He's buying time. I mean, Stinger's actually thinking about coming in. He's revealed himself on the sidelines, goes for the Burrow Strike and the epicenter, but the Static Storm is laid straight down. Pepita's also trying to come in on the sidelines for this, and in fact, they do have the Eclipse of the Boulder Smash. Straight in they go, looking for the Brew. They've got him. That's going to be Brew down. They lose the Gyros Aegis as well. The BKB Luna moving in. Kataro going half, forcing GH back. GH will be fine for now. Kataro's going to turn for the bigger kill, looking for Matuma Man. Matuma Man pops the BKB. He's still alive for now. They have to try and get this Luna out there. Are they going to get the chance? He turns again. They get the kill onto the gyro. Jump forward from Stinger. Burrow Strike out onto the DK, but the sleep stomp's there from GH. Holds down Kataro. Kataro will fall. Stinger trying to get so far in this game 1 of the series, very impressively. Coming in with the smoke though, Excel's on the front line. See how they react. Miracle's got the Shadow Blade, opens up onto the Dazzle. BKB pops as well. They have the Static still controlling this SK. Heals himself up, buys some time. Can he get out of there? Have the Sandstorm. The Splitter comes through though. They lose 2. Infamous.
Push the other lanes out and then go back. And when the SK's back, I think Liquid should probably leave anyway, but we'll see.
He may just take the tier 3 in the back. Yeah. Elder Dragon form's gone. He can push incredibly fast down on this.
I think he's going to go for the tier 3.
I think you've got to. He's going to realize that they're in the pit. He's going to go for it. They have lost Roshan though, as Aegis is picked up by Matuma Man. Stinger jumping in with the Burrow Strike onto Mind Control. Mind Control does still have the split available. He's trying to hold it for now. Miracle takes down the Dazzle. Now the Primal Split comes out. They get the glimpse back onto Stinger. Going him into the pit. Bottom lane though, Kataro popping the BKB. Can he find the Rax's dub? He's trying his best. Miracle's bringing him low. No, Kataro just keep hitting it. Oh, he decides to try and run back in the tree. We'll see if Liquid can pass out the buyback on Kataro. 5 seconds, no Luna. Atsu answer the Rax down bottom. They may just have to let this set go at least by the looks of it, as they don't seem to show intention of buying back as of yet. So 1 Rax.
Oh, that's quick.
Go in the way of Liquid. Straight towards mid they go.
This is that horrible point. You got 17 seconds. You know, by holding on for your buyback, you're going to have to lose another lane of racks and just save the third.
And it's got 2 sets of racks for Liquid.
We talked about pushing fast with the Luna. Well, guess what? DK pushes pretty fast as well.
I think Matsu, he seems to sense that the game may be over as he's queuing up a Divine Rapier mid lane, trying to jump in onto the DK, but the force is there. Saving Miracle for now. Scoper tries to roll away. They're trying to come in. Look at the backlines. You got Guitarro coming in with the Eclipse. Straight away manning up with the BKB. Can he take the Miracle in time? He can. Miracle's down once. Has the Aegis. Matuma Man turning back up. They've got the Lucid Beam. Sorry, no, it was Matuma with the Aegis. Miracle's down for good. But still, it's Liquid cleaning up. It's a triple kill for Mind Control. Pepita is going to fall as well for sure. As he tries to run, he's not getting out of there. They have buyback available on 3, but GG is called. Liquid will take game 1, but Infamous, definitely an admirable show in this opening game of the series. Not the walk in the park that Liquid may have expected, as there were some signs of brilliance there.
Absolutely.
I see your phone right there, and I know I haven't seen it lit up, so... Or see you looking at your phone at all, for that matter. That's an ancient
They're just saving
him as a support. But no, they've gone for him mid. Because, I mean, there's no other way they could have run him, really. I think Will was saying that they ran Pugna mid against EG and won, so...
Bottom lane, look at this Infamous.
Yeah,
he gets the bugs onto all of them with the physical damage between the bugs and the Riptide. It's going to bring them down low. GH is going to be chased. Kataro looking for Kuro. You've got GH coming across to it for Kataro. They're going to get 1 Excel. Gets the first bird. They get the second kill. They've got the root as well onto Mind Control. He does have the Avalanche, but Infamous, they're ready to chase. Kataro and Scoper looking in, but Kataro gets cold feet as he does have to back off. He's scared of going in for the Mind Control kill.
Good one.
Doesn't literally get cold feet,
no, good one.
You know what I mean.
Bonk. Oh my.
Got him.
Just give him the old backhand slap-a-doodle there.
Look at this juice for GH, but the root's out. They come in. Kataro could still get some kills out of this for sure. GH is trying his best to bottle up. They pop the stick charges. Kataro hunting down GH, but GH he's juked the Weaver. Kataro goes the wrong. Will be able to keep himself back and alive.
So wait a minute. Tree grab doesn't cost any mana? It must cost mana.
It's 50 mana, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, it's because now it's on toss.
Yeah, once you got it picked up, the toss itself doesn't cost any additional
I do not play Tiny. Not my hero.
He's a fun hero.
Yeah, I know, but he's just not my hero.
Chucking trees at people, avalanching, tossing, looking for Excel, getting quick kills. There we go! The tree comes in. Kataro's looking for the return kills, gets GH, bugs are out. Kataro's low, Toss is going to finish him. Mind Control gets the double. Schofield has to be careful. Mind Control's still got a lot of mana. He can turn. He may even be able to just get the kill onto Schofield. He's looking for the body blocks up. Kuro has to be careful though. Schofield coming in with the Riptide. He got another toss, but Mind Control is hung around too long. Kataro's back. Will take down Mind Control. Crazy lane down here. Out of this, and you can see that with Schofield. He's already making the rotation. He's going to try and head up to top lane. Try and just put a bit of a slowdown onto Razor's farm, but you've got to be careful. It's level 3 Naga. If he gets a good static link off, Miracle can try and turn, but he is being baited in quite deeply. Bottom lane, Kataro on his own. Gets gone on these sort of rotations from the up here. I don't know if you can kill Miracle.
It's going to be very difficult. What is Schofield a reference to? Philip Schofield?
It's a gun, isn't it?
It is, a Schofield rifle.
The rifle.
I mean, it's a pretty old school reference.
That's what he can do here. And he goes, but straight away the static link comes out. You've got the purification, you've got a few punches. I don't think it's going to be enough. It's not. Old Stinger just gets turned around upon. I think you have to get out there. Schofield, he has got the backup of Pepita. Crips won't come through onto 2. They're moving in and Schofield will be fine. Pepita now looks to turn. Chasing the gap here with the Exorcism and the Spirit Siphon, but GH and Miracle, they split. Miracle's going to be hunted down in the trees. Can Pepita find him? Goes straight for the TP out. Miracle, he's gone. Gets back in time. They've got no sort of catch. By him sometime. We'll see if Matuma Man wants to keep hunting. He does. Matuma Man's coming across. Excel's going to hide behind the tree, hope for the best, but look, bam! Matuma Man knows where he is.
Dome. Worth
great.
Yeah.
At this stage, I mean, 8 minutes in, it's still very early days. As soon as he takes the tier 1 tower, rotates towards bottom, Matuma Man, he's looking to take another. Going in onto Kataro, Infamous, they do have a response. They're bringing in Stinger as well. Going straight forward onto him. Purification to heal up Kataro. They surround Matuma Man. Avalanche is there from Mike to buy some time. They turn with the blast. Matuma Man's going to be fine because GH is here. Healing Matuma Man back up. Matuma Man's still alive for now. They can't kill him with the backup of his IO. And now Schofield's the last one alive down here.
Does that count as healing? I guess she might take your life still, but she doesn't gain it, right?
You'll still get damage, but yeah, absolutely. You won't get any heal if the Ice Blast is upon you. Mid lane though. Kuro. Don't have to worry about the Ice Blast if the AA is dead. Do manage to catch out Kuro in the mid lane, in making a play up top as it seems. But again, it seems like Pepita, he's had to use the exorcism, and he's not using it to take towers. 100 seconds without it. He's still going to try and fight. Gets the silence out. Katara moving in as well. They're looking for mind control. They should find him. They have to back up. No, GH is there. Look at this, coming in with the IO, keeping mind control alive. Only just surely goes down, and he does. Mind control will fall. They'll get the 1-for-1. Katara chasing down GH as well, should find the IO, but no, he zips across, back to Matuma Man. Katara's hunting, he really wants that GH kill, but he can't quite find it. Miracle's got vision on him there. As out comes the ring, and they have the spirits.
Oh, the
spirits! Katara's got to be careful. He's
got his
around.
He's got his art in 3.
And he does at the back of a Stinger. Purification and Repel out onto the Weaver. Slow from the Decrepifier onto Schofield. Liquid continuing to chase. Kuro's there with a wraparound. Stinger's level 8, doesn't want to go for that. He'll look towards Schofield instead as the 4-mana Liquid chase down this Naga Siren.
This is the lack of lockdown there that they were talking about on Liquid's team, I feel like, against the Weaver.
It's a slow and painful death, but it's
slow.
It is behind that tower. Now he'll reveal himself. They will want to dive this silence straight up onto Matuma Man. Stinger leading him with the Soul Ring Purification. They have the route out onto Matuma Man. 4 heroes surrounding him. He's trying his best to keep alive with the heal, but the glimpse is there to break the channeling. And Matuma Man is down. Infamous
kind of stacked it off. But Infamous still haven't taken the tower. Liquid are able to rotate back into position.
They've got the exorcism back for Pepita if they want to commit for this push. Mind control, he's looking for the toss-up and combo onto the Naga Siren. Schofield's gone. They can try and get more. Drums are popped. They're trying to close the gap. They've got their eyes towards Pepita. He's got the Siphon to look to slow down Mind Control. Silence as well, but GH is there with the backup. Mind Control can look to dive. They get the toss back straight away. Axel has put up the Static Storm. Managed to trap 2 in it, but Matuma Man's falling low, but Matuma Man's down. They get themselves the Pugna kill. On the back lines, Mind Control looking for the combo onto the Death Prophet. Takes down Axel as well. GH is there, keeping Mind Control topped up, ready to go with mana to punch through old Stinger. 3 down on the side of Infamous. Katara. Again, he might have left Kuro and Mind Control in a bad position. There is no way. He does have relocate, so he can come back in to get Mind Control out of there if he needs it. Mind Control might just need that. Here we go. He's relocated in. GH has come back across. He's there ready to tether in on whoever needs it the most. They're just playing around with Katara at the moment. Katara has to scoot you away. Mind Control turns. GH comes back in with the top up. Keeps this man alive. Tiny's fine. GH does get relocated back out of there. Of course, Schofield trying his best to get out. Mind Control blinks back up to the high ground. Sees the bigger kill. Bursts down Katara. Double kill for the Tiny. Schofield wrapping around. He'd love to try and at least find Kuroki, and he will do so. Does manage to get him down. He's going to fall low himself, though. The creep's diving in. Schofield hiding himself in the tree line. Pepita does with the help. Here we go. They want to try and fight this. Pepita and XL coming in with a wraparound. They have the kinetic field. I believe it should clip GH as well. Yeah, they still have some time left on the exorcism, but look at the turn. With the life drain. That Death Prophet's just going to straight up die. Schofield has one to fall. That was not the dive for Infamous. Stage for Mind Control. All he needs is the setup. They've got more than enough burst behind him. If he gets the sort of opening and jumping in on the mid lane, they have the toss combo with the Decrepify.
The ball of light is like the bait on the end of that fish that lives underwater, you know? The angler fish teasing you in.
And there we go, teasing Pepita back into the clutches.
Tempted in and DP.
And no messing around for them in game 2. I really feel the mistake in the draft came from Infamous when they let that IO get into the hands of GH. Toss back as well onto the Omni Knight. Stinger surrounded, he's down. This is getting very brutal very quickly for Infamous. As the panel mentioned, sure, the Weaver is pretty elusive, but they don't care about the Weaver.
Yeah, no time. They're like, you know what? We're not going to give you half an hour, Weaver. We're going to just take all your buildings.
The Weaver can Shikuchi, but the Barracks can't. They're stuck there for the taking and Litty. That's up when you add all those balls together.
Hey!
Well, Katara is trying to play around with this all. Avalanche to get off the mark from Mind Control. They have the song. What sort of setup do they have, though? They have got Static Storm and Exorcism. They managed to get both supports. They get the IO and the AA. That's going to be Kuro and GH going down, or maybe not. GH is still alive for now. Gets glimpsed back. Surely he's going to fall. He does. They get the 2 supports, but already the cores of Liquid are ready to fight back for their support losses. Triple kill for Miracle with this lineup.
Mind Control just waiting. He's just waiting there. He's like, okay, you want to jump my Miracle? Yep. Guess what?
Get a toss back.
You're going to get tossed into hell.
What can Infamous do here? They don't have the song, they don't have the ghosts. They're lacking those teamfight ultimates that they require to have a chance of even killing the supports, as they're only able to do so the last time round. As the racks are just getting slowly trickled down
by Miracle. Find this this Weaver, but I don't think they even really need to worry about him, honestly. I mean, they just left Miracle.
The racks are going, and Infamous are doing nothing because they can't.
Wow. Very, very, very tough game for them.
We've of course with the Octarine now at more frequent than 100% uptime. It's going to be there all the time unless Infamous can take it down. Peter does find mind control in their jungle. Matuma as well being chased by Katara, but he has the self-decrepify, gets him to the high ground, repels there onto Katara, so he is able to man up, take down the ward. They're looking for these kills, they have the song. Now they caught the Tiny and Io, they can go for these two in the static storm. This is not a bad way at all to start off the fight. GA as well there for Infamous as they commit straight away onto GH's Io. They take him down, turn towards mind control, they have the root. There's going to be a buyback from GH though. He wants to get back into the fight. TP's across, mind control, getting blitz, but GH, he's going to be able to come in. Oh, just in time. And he plays the defensive relocate. He takes mind control just up to the high ground because he thinks that they can still try and fight. But GH will pay with his life for that one. Mind control could also still be in trouble as he's caught out. They lose the Weaver as well. The Ice Blast is going to be huge though from Kuro,
so much damage.
And indeed, this Raze is just untouchable. Running through these fights, there's nothing they can do to put a dent
Another
into
triple.
It. Godlike for that man. Katara stuck in the tree line here as he plays around with mind control. He's going to go back into his little corner, try for the TP out, but mind control reads him like a book, jumps in with the toss.
See what they're hoping for.
They have to have that setup from the song, and without that, very little ways, as you said, holding Liquid in place. And even then, the damage is still incredibly lacking from their lineup. They're 20k behind. And here we have it. Liquid again, in they go. Mind control straight in with the combo. That's no Naga Siren for 30 seconds. They've got the static link onto Pepita. Ice Blast is going to be flying towards the fountain. Pepita will be fine as he gets back in with a repel. Miracle's looking to dive. Has to be a little bit respectful of the fountain damage. Brings it down to half. Katara playing around with Kuro on the back. Axel's also there, but mind control quickly blinks out of the kinetic field. They do lose the courier here as Infamous are able to find that one, but Axel stuck, surrounded by the four of them, beaten down, back towards the base. Pepita's just getting manned up upon by Miracle, and GG is called. Infamous tap out, and Liquid get the 2-0. That from the start of this game looked pretty inevitable here, Ted. This was the Liquid stomp that people expected.
This is what they thought the first game. I thought Infamous acquitted themselves really well.